Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Fly Superlace Boxing Gloves, so stay tuned.
Uber up the styles like miles and shit. Like 60s funky worms with waves and perms. Just sending junky rhythms.
Hey, what's up, guys? Carlo here, and today I'll be doing a review of the 16-ounce Fly Superlace boxing gloves. I got these in 16-ounce blue and white color scheme. Fly also makes these, I believe, in a fuchsia, which is kind of like a pink. They also make these in black and gold and a teal color as well. I think they also do a lot of custom gloves, and they are a company out of the UK and that's been around for a little while now, but has really made a name for themselves with the premium products they've been creating with these gloves, as well as their groin protectors and their headgear. And I've heard a lot of people say, I've also been asked if these compare to the top tier brands like Winning, Grant, and Reyes. So hopefully this review will shed some light on that and give you guys a better idea of what I think about these gloves and whether or not they'd be a good fit for you. So let's go over the 5 things. First is going to be the glove design. You can see that these gloves are actually probably about a medium-sized glove. They're not super compact, they're not huge, they're about right in the middle. I would say that the profile on these are definitely comparable to the Winnings as far as just the general size and shape of the glove. You can see it has a very attractive design with the Fly logo right here, which looks like some kind of like winged angel, I don't know, a winged person with wings. You can see they have kind of a patented or their own custom X lace track right here. So when you lace these up, your laces sit in that groove, kind of reminiscent of the Rival gloves that does some kind of a similar thing there. And it's a very overall a simple looking glove. They don't put too much extravagance, should I say, to this glove. They make it really simple but to the point. I love the blue color. Has kind of a royal blue with the white color scheme as well. They use these nice high quality laces as well that you can use, and they're nice and long. That way you can tie them in. You can say I have my lace and loops on here. Shout out to Lace and Loops for making an awesome product as well that I use for these gloves. So very traditional. Again, the only difference I would say obviously is the logo, and then just kind of this the Fly crisscross pattern on the back of the wrist for the lace up for your wrist. So the next would be the quality, and these gloves quality wise are top notch. They're definitely on the level of Winning and Reyes. I did not find any flaws with these gloves. They use Scottish leather, and I really don't know what I can compare that to, as far as I've never had anything that was made out of Scottish leather. But what I can tell you, it definitely has a different fit, finish, and feel to any of the leather I've tried. It's very supple, and it has even a unique smell to it. It doesn't smell like Reyes leather or anything like Winning comes out with. It has its own look and feel. It's very soft, supple. It has kind of a matte finish to it, but very thick and high quality. So you could definitely tell that the leather you use is very, very high end. I guess if I were to compare it to any of the leather I've seen, it's hard to compare it to gloves, just because I haven't had any of the boxing gloves that use this kind of leather. It's maybe like a high-end bag or a purse that uses that really soft leather, if that's something that you can compare it to. But very high-end leather there. All the stitching is pretty much immaculate. You can see they use double stitching throughout. Nothing is loose. Everything is stitched perfectly. And you could definitely tell they put a lot of attention to detail to making this glove. You have the leather attached thumb there. One thing I like about the attached thumb is they kind of roll the leather over, so there's no edges to the attached thumb. Everything is one solid piece with a nice rolled edge to it. The colors of the leather hide are very vibrant. The blue looks good, the white looks really nice and clean. The screen printing is done nicely on the back. It's symmetrical, so both the screen printing on both the left and right glove is even. And again, the stitching looks really good on the back side of the hand. The inside has a very smooth, almost like a silk liner. It feels like polyester, but very silky. So when you put your hand in here, it feels really cool, almost, because you're slipping it in, and it slides in with a lot of ease. It's definitely not a canvas liner. And then you have the 16-ounce tag here. And again, these are handmade over in the UK. So quality-wise, these are top-notch, definitely on the level of Winning and Grant. Now, comfort obviously is the huge factor when you're purchasing gloves of this price. When you slide your hand in here, they feel excellent. The hand compartment is snug but not too tight, not too loose as well. My fingertips are all nicely tucked in here. You can see the leather quality as well is nice. I like how they nicely tightly bond the leather to the inside foam. The thumb positioning is good. Now the one area I found, and this was for both gloves, I found out in my hands particular, and I have medium-sized hands, so you can use that for reference. I don't have huge hands. I found that my thumb would kind of jam at the very tip right here. So I wish maybe there was like a quarter of an inch, a little bit more room for my thumbs inside here, because I noticed when I would punch and make contact with the bag that the tip of my thumb will kind of jam into the tip of the thumb compartment. So just something that I noted when I was using these gloves. Everything else feels great. I don't feel there's any pinch points or any pressure around my thumb right here, just at the very tip where I felt like it was kind of jamming a little bit. But the rest of my hand, my fingertips feel great. They use a nice 1/4 inch layer of padding on both sides of your wrist, as well as about a 1/2 inch thickness of padding on the back of the hand. So when you lace these up, you get nice, great wrist support. So overall, these feel fantastic, very comfortable, and I really like how these feel. They definitely have a broken in feel here. They're not stiff out of the box. You can definitely move your hand around and parry shots and feel that you have a good broken in glove. So performance-wise, these perform awesome. They definitely use a multi-layer foam. I believe Fly's intention was just to make this an all-around gym glove that you can use for everything, for sparring, bag work, or whatever else you're going to use it for. So they use kind of a good blend of multi-layer padding. You can see they use a little bit more of a medium density foam on the outside, with something a little bit more softer on the inside as well. One thing I forgot to mention also, they have a fingertip grip bar here that has almost like it feels like a rubberized grip that's lined over the grip bar, so you can really curl your fist properly and make that fist that you need to make. But overall, they perform fantastic. I got good feedback on the bag. I don't feel like I got any discomfort on my knuckles or in my wrist area. And padding wise, I would definitely say that these are more comparable, not to the winning, but more to the Sabas gloves. I felt that these, once broken in all the way, felt like these were more of like a Sabas. I can really crack the bag, but not feel any discomfort whatsoever. And just the feel of it felt more like Sabas in terms of the foam. And then cost, and now depending on the size you can get anywhere from like 12, 14, 16 ounce gloves. I believe they might even have 18. Just depending on what size gloves you get, it increases or decreases the price. So obviously the larger the glove you go, the more it costs. These 16 ounce gloves are 315 British pounds, which equates out to about $400 US. So again, price-wise, it's not for the faint of heart. It's very comparable to Winning and Grant. So they're definitely a very expensive glove, but again, you kind of get what you pay for when you buy a product like this. It's a very high quality glove, and the price definitely justifies what you're paying for. It just depends on your personal needs and whether or not it makes sense for you. So overall, beautiful glove, done nicely. They use excellent materials here, very comfortable hand compartment, and I say that Fly is definitely giving Winning and all of the higher end gloves a run for their money in terms of both just quality, overall feel, and how they perform. So if you guys have any questions or comments, make sure you guys put them down below in the comments box, and we can have a discussion about these gloves. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.